You see it all the time on social media. Some bloke with a massive pressure washer blasting away at a rendered wall or a roof at, I don't know, 3,000 psi, sending chunks of stone and tiles flying. It looks satisfying for a 10-second video, but biologically, it's absolute madness. What you're actually looking at on these dirty walls and roofs, it's not just dirt. It's a living, breathing community. We call it a biofilm. And the microscopic truth of a biofilm is that it's incredibly organised. It starts with phototrophic microorganisms, things like green algae and cyanobacteria. They colonise the surface because the UK is damp, dark and temperate. Perfect conditions. Then fungi and bacteria move in, feeding on the organic matter, and they literally build a protective shield. It's like a microscopic fortress. When you hit that with high pressure, well, you're not actually killing the organisms at the root, you're just hair cutting them. You shave off the top, spread the active spores all over the place, and, crucially, you blow open the pores of the stone or render. You make it more porous. So you've actually built a nicer, deeper home for the algae to return twice as fast. It's crazy, right? So how do we actually solve this without destroying the building? We shift from mechanical force to biological sanitation. That's what soft washing is. We use low pressure, similar to a garden hose, paired with targeted chemistry to sanitize the surface. The main workhorse for immediate results is sodium hypochlorite, typically diluted down from a 15% professional base. It acts as an oxidizing agent, chemically breaking down those cell walls at the source. But, and this is a big but, bleach alone doesn't like to stick. If you spray it on a vertical wall, it just runs straight off into the flower bed. Not ideal. That is where surfactants come in. We use a specialist surfactant like Clever Wash. If you visualize a surfactant molecule, it looks a bit like a lollipop stick. One end absolutely loves water, and the other end, the hydrophobic tail, hates it. This split personality breaks the water's surface tension. It allows the chemical to penetrate deep into the stone or render's root structure, encapsulating the dirt and lichen, so you can gently rinse it away. It means you can use much weaker chemical solutions, saving you money and protecting the surrounding environment. It's just smart science, really. Now, some guys will hear the word bleach and immediately go, "Oh, Mark, you can't use that. It's illegal. You're a bleach bandit." Look, let's put the fiction to bed. There has not been one single prosecution in the UK for using sodium hypochlorite to clean a surface. It is completely legal and safe when done responsibly under the Health and Safety at Work Act and COSH Regulations 2002. The difference today is we've moved past the old guesswork era where people just threw neat chemicals around. We are in the era of CPD certified training and strict compliance. If you're using a registered biocide for maintenance, like our Softwash Pro 50, which is a DDAC-based biocide, it has massive residual power on porous surfaces like render because it sinks in and prevents recolonisation for years. But you've got to know your mixing rules. I'm dyslexic, so I hate complicated maths on site. I always tell my students to visualize things. If you need a 4% mix for a roof or patio, think of a clock face. Divide it into 4 quarters. 1 part chemical, 3 parts water. Fill your container 1/4 full of sodium hypochlorite, fill the rest with water, add a glug of surfactant, and job's a good 'un. Simple, repeatable, and completely safe. At the end of the day, elevating this industry is about moving away from the cowboy mentality and embracing proper standards, risk assessments, and the right tools for the job. Anyway, that's my quick take on it for today. Go out there, work safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.